Dude, it's stretching. You know. You were
Yeah,
doing it.
Yes, when you're fisting like that, you're hitting it back
What
and
are
forth.
you talking about?
No, that's jogging off, not joking, dude.
No, it's when you
You
punch
gotta
it.
get
You
this
literally
shit
punch it,
right.
and every time you punch it, it goes further, and you punch it and punch it and punch it, and it goes further and further
That's
and
not
further.
true.
Your shit's just not making any sense, man.
It's true.
That's
Ask
just
There's some real
factually incorrect.
science to joking.
ask
You're-
ask Jacker Rabbit. He knows.
Ask ChatGPT.
Who?
It's the big chance. That guy's name was a lie. He was not rich. He didn't fucking. There's only one thing I haven't seen. In the
I'm
Crash
battling
Bandicoot.
super nerd Aiden. He's the biggest nerd
I
around.
love the Vulpix, but I already have rapid dash.
Why'd you
What?
enunciate it like that?
I'm
'Cause it's
infecting
funny.
him.
Rapid dash.
I'm infecting
You're
him with
infecting
my.
that. Danny's the one that was pronouncing things like that. Dekadue is from PokeMMO.
Wrong.
Dewey.
It's from Sun and Moon. In PokeMMO. They lazy.
Refunding your Reddit gold.
They haven't had Reddit Gold for 5 years. They removed that forever ago.
I don't use Reddit for that one,
I love Reddit.
Who's red? Oh,
What the
I'm red.
fuck? Poop brown Decadewey.
Ironically enough, I'm playing better now that I'm like this than when I'm not.
You should
I'm-
always be lobotomized. You play better.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I normally am like when I'm like on cough medicine, and like when I'm sick. I'm just like,
though.
bruh.
What
My
the
whole
fuck is that?
ADHD brain goes like numb.
Whoop.
What? What
Whoop.
happened?
I used
Yes.
Psy beam, so I had to go whoop.
Oh.
Whoop.
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 Whoop. Whoop.
Dragon Balls. Y'all see the new Dragon Quest thing?
Yeah, he looks awful.
He looks okay.
I like his
I
broccoli
disagree.
head that Danny sent
I,
me.
I enjoy the hard depressed look.
I gotta pull up that picture you sent me. I really gotta pull that up. Chat needs to see this.
All right,
I'll
time to
send
go
it in
down
here.
into underground passage. Wait, what was that up there?
I mean, to be fair, Alizarin's in the other group chat where you posted it.
Yeah, I did see it. I was just like, I just wanted a topic. Have you seen the new the Persona 6 leak characters? Well, the one is fake, one's AI, the other one's
We
for
were
real.
literally talking about that
When?
in here.
Chat, look at this.
Oh, I completely.
Like earlier.
I thought you
Look,
probably were
it's
talking about
Dragon
Uma.
Quest, guys. Yeah, all we do is talk about Uma. We've literally never interacted about anything else. If we stop talking about Uma, we stop talking.
If we stop talking about Uma, we die.
Yeah,
If you die in Uma, you die for real.
Uma or nothing. That's what they say, right?
Yeah. I like how that special week is just still on my overlay.
That's good. Never get rid of it. That's your branding.
Is there a
Mhm.
special
Until
month?
side games. Notable month.
What about year? Anything about year?
Or Super Creek, as I always seem to call it.
Like
Last page.
fantastic year, maybe? That sounds like a good one.
Jiddo.
What shitto?
True.
Shit on my hoe.
I need a
what?
ground type move. I might go back and learn Stomping Tantrum.
What the fuck, Ditto?
Why is this wall? Oh, God,
You
this
didn't take
tunnel's
it
too
when you had the
long.
chance? It's like a
I was
move.
broke. I didn't have the money.
I was broke, but now I'm woke. And I'm
Hell
even more
yeah.
woke.
What is that? Lots of Vulpix. Oh my god, it's Butch and Cassidy.
Thank you, McQueen. Thank you, McQueen.
Thank you, McQueen.
What is Butch and Cassidy doing here? Shoo
I think Ryan
away.
might have looked it up because I think that was
Kids shouldn't
Huh?
meddle in adults' business.
the way he
What's
wrote
up?
that. I think Ryan might have actually like looked at the fucking full thing.
I don't think Ryan would.
I think he might have. There was something about the thank ... at the end. I was like, I don't even think I've heard that part before. I think he looked it
The
Well-
up.
full comic is disturbing.
What
That's coming
comic?
from
What are you talking
Holy
about?
shit, that's
I mean, I'm
That's-
just being nice.
Wait, what comic? What are you guys talking about?
I felt
just being
nothing when I
nice.
read it.
like a nature.
What? I don't know
Uh-huh.
any of this. Alright, I
I could have
am...
really care less about it, but I gotta save face and look like a normal human by saying it was bad.
Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about, honestly.
The Thank
We're
You
gonna keep it
McQueen
that way.
comic.
I
Okay,
I,
guess we're not gonna keep it that
literally
way.
don't know what that is. Is it
Oh,
like
Listener can look at that later.
Is it Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to comics on Reddit.
I
Really,
didn't
I don't
have
even
Danny say
use
that.
Reddit
Oh,
that
okay.
much. I just moderate
So you actually
subreddit.
haven't. You actually haven't seen it still. Okay.
I did it
Well-
how Danny said it happened.
The main things that I know of, like from Reddit stuff, is more so the mainstream memes, like the, oh, I need to protect the cylinder at all costs, stuff like that.
Anything
And
that you
Cylinder
needed to
must
do,
remain
Ryan,
unharmed. It is
And
is you
imperative.
needed to
Seabat's
do
also a
double
good one.
N's, one E, McQueen.
Let's talk about Seabat in the Big 26.
Seabat's, I love that. It's so stupid. And the fact that it was used in a real Dragon Ball
I was-
Super promo was so fucking funny.
When you were playing Clone Hero yesterday and you were fucking shit posting it up, I was gonna say you should get Seabet, and then I was like, nah, that's not relevant anymore. That's not funny.
And then I Seabatted Vinny. I guess the Siva Gunner. That was good.
How many bats did you see?
Many. It
What
was
punch
the
does
C is the
Ditto?
third letter in the alphabet.
Have you ever punched a Ditto?
I've joked one.
I've eaten a Ditto before.
You joked a Ditto?
Yeah, I joked it. Did I? Wait, what does it refer to if you are joking someone else? It can't be called joking. Joking is like a singular sport.
I think it's the same thing.
Joking is like, yeah, it's like different than like a hand job.
Yeah.
It's its own unique thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like called a joke job if you do it to someone else.
Do you think
Yelp
anybody like,
job.
other than like the two people we have in chat, do you think anybody actually like wants to watch these VODs?
I mean, I got like my first VOD, I got 43 views, so it's like it did
I'm
somewhat
like
well.
really curious, like what the turning point is, the moment that people are like, okay, I'm done.
The second VOD, I only got 4
Whenever we
views.
started
Really-
talking about like bug sex is whenever everyone clocked out.
I really don't need to talk about a majority of the shit that comes up in these.
I mean,
It's
people
funny though. That's our brand.
people enjoy
is a
background
brand,
noise
but
and
I
like
don't know.
getting like whiplash of like topics that just randomly pop up.
If people don't like hearing about this, then they can fuck off.
I mean, yeah, I agree, but like,
I'm gonna talk about
really curious.
joking bugs and thanking the queen all I want.
I mean,
Wait,
we
you're
don't really
joking
need to talk
bugs?
The bugs part.
Joking bugs.
Wait, do bugs even have penises? These are the true questions that we need to ask.
Time for a new Google search.
There was something I recently researched that was like,
Oh, blackjack,
I
please.
learned that like an animal had a penis. I didn't think it had a penis, but apparently it does.
They don't have dicks. No.
What was it? Oh, a
They
frog.
kind of
I
have like a they have a thing that's like a dick. But it's not one.
I learned that there was
I
a
call it the
specific
lightning
type of
rod.
frog that has a penis. That was very interesting.
I'm gonna quickly feed blackjack. I'll be 1 moment.
Okay. Wait, that was an interesting thing I learned. It was like it has like a, it's like a horn that acts as a penis.
Dude, look at my search history, Alizarin. Look in chat.
All right, let me look. That is a very interesting search history.
My FBI agent hates me.
And probably their FBI agent hates them too.
My FBI agent gets zero
Hello.
useful information off of me.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to help the Team Rocket. I mean, the police with the Team Rocket stuff. Okay, okay, yep. I know, game corner. Yep, we're gonna do that. Constitutionally, yes, I'll do it. All right, plan of attack. Blah blah blah. Do not lose it. Okay, we're. I guess through adding a little more plot, so that we could just raid the game corner. Now, what do we have in this game corner that we could do? Can I play the games?
Catch a ditto and take it to the dude in Vermilion. Okay.
Hey, AlizarinRed, I can exchange your casino points.
Can you find a ditto on this route, Ryan? That we're on? Route 8?
What Pokemon do you have? Porygon, Snivy, Rotom, ooh, Beldum, ooh. Some good choices. What items do you have? Rival Herbs, Focus Ashes,
Okay,
and
I
Rare
will look
Candies.
for one after this battle.
Interesting. Casino Coin Seller. 50 casino coins for $250,000. Oh my god. Or is that 250? I think it's 250. Oh, let me just press one. I don't have enough money anyway. Yeah, I don't. Okay. They have. Is this flip or this actual? Oh. Jordan, what do you have here? You know, maybe it would be smart for me to simply buy coins, to skew from trying to buy luck in this machine and stockpile coins to conserve for the prizes I want. I swear to you, Arceus, I will cease to gamble if you smile upon me and grant me a lucrative payout for once. Right. They use the whole Arceus is God for humans. I would like to buy 10 coins.
I got static! Alright, it's fine.
Ah, you gotta love that. Oh, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to go up. God dang it.
Don't matter, I hit these. We hit these.
Oh, there's a Greg here blocking the stairs. Ah, an Eevee! You arrived sooner than expected, but certainly no sooner than welcome. Follow me downstairs. What? An Eevee? I don't have an Eevee. What do you have to say? Excellent. I've taken the Eevee in my custody at this time. Oh, the police officer gave me an Eevee. Oh my god, stop yapping, dude. Welcome back.
Maybe this guy will accept a liquefied Jigglypuff.
I'm currently in the Team Rocket thingy and the gambling
I'm
building.
Karin Chen.
Ryan and I are looking for a ditto.
That's what I was not about to do.
Stay put for now. You are saying. Why are you looking for a Ditto though?
To trade
Bike?
to the bike.
Oh. Cool.
What if
Cool.
wild dittos are masked when you find them?
What is
What
a
if-
different thing?
What if
What if
Dittos
every
were
single Pokemon you've been running into is actually a ditto and you just didn't know?
Yeah, it's transformed into some other thing.
What if they're shiny? Would you catch a shiny Ditto?
What if
Yeah?
I was...
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Would you
Yeah,
still
dude,
love me
absolutely.
if I was a dork?
You are one
Um,
though.
Yeah,
No, that's you.
that's why I said,
What in Arceus' name are you doing here? You're an infiltrator who they mistook for an Eevee. Ha ha ha. Don't induce a heart attack with my laughter. Oh, he called me a scrub.
Vulpix.
I love Vulpix.
I might
Elliot.
get a Vulpix, but I'm trying to get a Magmortar, so I don't want to get a Vulpix.
Bro, what are
now.
you doing? You got an Elekid? You're like a Team Rocket admin or whatever. You got an Elekid.
Danny, I'm gonna tell you something really mind blowing here, because you were talking
What?
about how you could get a Vulpix and then like you want a Magmortar. Alright, you might not know this, but you can have a Vulpix now and a Magmortar later.
Nah.
You can
actually
actually
can't.
trade. You can actually trade team members out. You don't
No,
have to.
You
You
can't
don't
do
have
that.
to only catch the things you very much intend on using.
That's not true.
Why don't you
Is it
just
really
get a
the
ten?
book?
Why don't you just get a tentacle? Be happy with your life.
I do need something to deal with Erica, but I think right now I'm just gonna use Nidoking to deal with Erica.
Who's Eric?
I don't know.
Some guy from Europe.
Isn't that the guy from Dragon Quest XI?
No, that was like Jerk
No.
or something like that.
Ryan and Danny. We have to. There it is. As soon as we find Ditto.
Okay.
I'm
Except
little
I'm not gonna be
dragon.
able to because it's 4:14 in the morning.
Yeah.
You can do whatever your heart desires, bitch.
No, you see, because there's a thing called getting kicked out for noise complaints.
I don't think that's true.
Just put some
I
plug
think
ear.
it is.
Just put some plugs
No.
in your ears, and then you can yell as much as you want. It won't be that loud for you.
True.
It works. I've been playing Tamagotchi Life a good while now, and I had a whole bunch of cool characters. I recently added Link to it. I used his eyebrows for like his sideburns. I added Pomni. I added Kit. Well, it's more like a general Link. It's more like sort of like Ocarina of Time, but a little bit Breath of the Wild. But it's like a mixture. No face paint. I tried to make most of my Mii's as basic, unless I absolutely need to. Like Pomni, I made her eyes like the thing. I also added Kit Bodega into it. Added a Happy Mask Salesman, as well as Ben
too.
Brown. I've had a Snubble for a while. He's cute.
Why are our encounters just literally the same?
That's crazy.
Right, what do you find next? Tell me.
Ekans.
I got
Killing
an
it.
Abra, holy shit.
I just killed an Umbreon.
Don't you already have one though? I don't remember ever catching an
Oh,
Abra.
almost killed one at least. Come on,
An
die.
Abra.
Bruh.
Abra?
A bra.
Where?
I have to wear a bra on my face when my eyes have problems.
What?
Ryan got one.
I think Ryan found his Ditto.
Yo, hell yeah. Woo.
It's such a great sound. It's so long. I love how long it is. The fucking yas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that guy was actually shiny hunting a Ponyta, which is what
He
I'm
was,
currently
yeah.
using. So that's kind of cool.
Mambo.
Mambo's Mambo.
Mambo number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody comes up, but that's who about that? He caught it too. That's good. Why does everything on this route have
Will
intimidate?
you be showing
What's
your?
up with that?
I hope you've been showing your pussy tonight, baby.
Will
Because
you be
I will
showing
be
your-
wanking my cock.
But wake my cook.
Ekans made like a fart noise when that song ended.
Keep getting cat. Oh, a Lenny. Hello, Lenny. What are you doing?
Will you be showing your Justy tonight?
We'll be showing you Lenny tonight.
I'll be wanking my jock.
Would you like to jump into the wall? Jump the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious? This is what you have to do? Oh, I'm not telling you guys how to do
Go
this.
to the
You're gonna be so
bathroom.
confused.
I can smell you.
No.
Wow,
Shitting
that
yourself.
is a shit solution to that
What?
puzzle. I'm not telling you. You guys are gonna have to solve that yourself.
Snubbull. I bet
What's
it's really
up?
easy.
What are you
I
even
bet I can
talking
solve it
about?
in like 2 seconds.
I'm in Team Rocket HQ right now, doing its shit.
He's
Oh,
like not
okay.
waiting for us at all. He's not looking for Ditto. He's not waiting.
Well, you
for
don't wait
us.
for
Just
me, so I'm not
going.
gonna wait for you.
I
No,
No,
asleep
dude, what
'cause
you
of
gotta do is you gotta go
No, you
do
ain't gonna
nothing
sleep.
whilst you're
I
finished
am
with the
doing
game.
nothing. I'm doing the game, and it's nothing.
You gotta go do absolutely nothing and just waste hours because I haven't beat the game yet.
Well, that's what you did.
That's what I'm referencing.
Yeah, no, that's what you did. You did nothing. Good job.
I stopped playing because I had finished the game and there was nothing else to do.
Well, I don't care about that part. It was more like the Gen 4 thing. That was the main thing.
No
It
bull.
was more annoying, more sort of annoying.
The Gen 4 thing.
Yeah, when I was trying to do Gen 4 and you were doing Gen 5, and I'm like, I can't hold on. Finishing the Gen 5, I was fine with. Like that was because I was able to chill and like play. But it's when it's like I keep running into the guy. Stop it. Stop it.
Who's gonna get it first, me or Danny? I think neither of us. I think Ryan caught the only Ditto in this entire area.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I bet if we just go like one route over, the encounter rate's probably a lot higher.
All I'm finding great
Fuck!
cans.
Trying to rush over and it's
Yeah,
not
actually
working.
finding those two.
Oh wait.
They should
Oh, wait, no,
add
there's
the thing that Pokemon had, the laws, so that you can find rare stuff easier, but it costs money. And they don't work
Me
90%
spinning
of the
real life.
time.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go up. Maybe this will work. Oh, no, wrong way. What happened? Oh, fuck you.
I can't believe I found Jigglypuff.
Yay. Jigglypuff. This way. Yay. Jigglypuff.
Can't believe I found Snubbull.
Snubble's
Snubbull.
cool.
See, the trick is you have to actually go down here if you want Ditto. It's in this little bit down here. So if I just find like one down here,
I found
that'll be the next thing I
Nathan.
find. Ready? It's gonna be, here we go. That's an Ekans.
Alright, let's walk this way. It's like how they use the
I actually
Gen
meant these
5
three tiles right here.
arrow tiles from blue. Not Gen 5. No, Gen 4, right? No. The Heart Gold Soul Silver ones. 4, yeah.
That is Gen 4, yeah.
They used
Stupid
Gen
E-cans.
4, yeah.
they used the blues multicolor arrow bullshit.
Snubbull.
Growl
Snu-
life.
Snub balls.
That's what they call it in the Pokérap.
Ew, I hate that 1 pixel phone. Bad
Growl life.
texture.
It says Growlithe.
Growl leather. We got Scientist Harvey, Scientist Gray. Oh wait, is that? That looks weird. And Scientist Carrie. Who should I talk to? Gray,
I love this game.
Harvey. Wait, Carrie, Harvey,
Why, what's happening to
Gray.
you?
I'm not finding the Ditto.
Wait,
That's why I
Jim
love this game.
Carrey,
Yeah, me too.
Steve Harvey, Gray Leno.
See, this is just this is the Inari 1 RNG. See how quick Ryan found it and how long it's taking us?
Yeah.
That's what would have happened if he pulled on the mana.
True.
Found an Abra though.
What are you guys' levels right now?
Bruh. 43.
I'm,
43 is my highest.
My highest is 42.
Found another E-cans.
I'm about like 5 encounters away from just giving up on this.
Y'all see the new Call of Duty trailer?
What, the Persona one?
Why would I ever do that?
I don't know, it was kind of cool. It's set in Korea.
I thought you were talking about the Persona collab that they're doing.
No, they announced Modern Warfare 4.
Dog, I play Counter-Strike, and that's it.
I like playing Call of Duty. I was thinking of not doing this Call of Duty, but then like they threw in a Korea, and Korea has some of my favorite guns, and they're bringing back the like ground troop story, like the older Call of Duties where you play as a normal soldier. It was sick. So I'm like, no, maybe one more good time for the road. Looks good.
Bro, lies.
Pussy tonight, baby.
Will you be showing your pussy tonight, baby?
Because I will be walking backwards and forwards on Route 8.
Will you be showing your? I hope you've been showing your pussy tonight, baby.
I like how he has to like
because I will be
Thank you,
wanking
Jason.
my
stutter
cock.
saying that. I
Will
hope
you be-
like couldn't he like redo it?
Yeah, why didn't he redo it? Why didn't he perfectly do it in a Hollywood studio and retake it multiple times until he got it right?
Yeah, it's like any porn actor.
Why didn't he just use AI to do it, bro?
Well, he is AI, so
That video is from like 2008.
yeah, that's old. Older boy. That dude's probably dead. Too much pussy.
He's probably dead.
Wanked his cock into death.
He joked too hard.
He joked so hard he never seen the light of day.
You know what I really miss? No one talks about the start of that video that Ryan used to quote. Big fan of yours.
Yep, big
Speaking
fan of
Ryan
yours.
used to write in chat. Big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of Base Station 2. I think I fell asleep, so I'm leaving. Okay, he had enough. Good night, Crazy.
Okay.
This
Good
stream's too
night.
fucking boring for Crazy.
We will never see Crazy again. I mean, yeah, honestly, like, look at what we're doing right now, dude.
I mean, I've been like,
It's just a
I'm
necessary evil.
I'm nearly falling asleep right here, but
We need a bike. I want a bike.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just gonna buy a
I
gift
want to
thing.
ride my Sakura bike
for next
Shin'o.
time. I got
That's a
paid.
good one. That's a funny one. Look, man,
Yeah.
it's 7:30 a.m. I don't blame you.
Yeah, like
Oh,
when I get
really
paid.
Wish I remembered where you lived. Crazy.
They lived at 7:30 a.m.
It's somewhere like where he has like Arabic dollars.
Oh, interesting. It's like Turkey or something.
I have no idea. The world is a big place, and I know none of it, and I'm not gonna pretend I do.
The ocean is cool.
Twitch,
Twitch, stop
letting-
letting you. What?
It's funny.
Big fan of yours, and I'm a big fan of Babe Station 2.
Yeah, it tells you. Are you sure you want to send that? That could be harmful. I get that all the time in Vinny's chat. Like, oh man, I can't talk about, you know, joking in Vinny's chat, and it's like, oh no. It might be harmful to the streamer if I'm saying it's joking.
Yeah, it could harm him.
It's like, man.
It's
You might learn what
psychological
joking
damage.
is and stop streaming.
Just start jelking instead of streaming.
Yeah.
You could probably make a hobby out of that. Call it like
what,
the
jelking?
joking
There's
for
educational YouTube
streams.
videos about
Yeah.
joking, you know.
Call like I don't know, gel.
You go on.
I'm trying to think of a name that worked. The Gel
Yeah,
Queen.
Just joke.
Well, no, I was.
Is that your new? Is that your new channel?
That's
I was
something
say-
I've been called before, yes.
I was to say Gel Queen. You know, because it flows better. Gel Queen.
Oh, I see, Ryan.
There probably
Allow me
is
to
some
do
account named Gel
the
Queen.
usual Twitch streamer thing. You're using a Prime sub? You're using a Prime? You fucking piece of dirt. You're using a Prime sub? How
No, no.
fucking dare you?
Is
No
that
one
worse
does
than
that.
normal for them?
No, you actually get
I
more money out of
apparently.
Prime.
Twitch streamers seem to really hate. Like they always like you'll hear people be like, "Oh, Prime sub." Like it's never like a big deal. It's like, okay.
I've heard the reverse. People prefer Prime subs over normal sub because you get.
Contrarian Red.
I'm being honest here. This is why you see people like, oh, you got to make sure to tell your audience to say about the Prime. Make sure to remember that, so they all start subbing in.
Yeah, you
It's like
gotta
a-
sub using your Prime Gaming subscription.
because so many people forget they have it, and it's just free money being wasted. They're like, all right,
You do
chat.
get a lower cut from Prime subs. I think that's why streamers don't tend to like it much.
I swear is
I'm
higher.
still giving you money.
I ain't complaining.
Yeah.
I'm fucking grateful when I get over the threshold. Anything before that is dirt and worthless. But as soon as I
Yeah,
actually get the money,
it's Twitch Prime subs gives up 40 cents more than regular subs. So you're only getting 40 cents more for a Twitch Prime. I think it's more that people don't like streamers don't like Twitch Turbo because they're only basically as a viewer you're basically just saying, oh, I'm watching the ads. It basically tells Twitch, oh, he's watching ads, but we're not showing him ads, so we're just getting the ad revenue off that user without showing them ads. So they instead of paying the full like $5 to the streamer, they're only getting ad revenue money. That one, I believe, people don't really like.
I'm so bored. Why is this not happening?
It is taking a while.
Ryan got it so fast.
He gave you hope, and it dashed.
I have an idea.
Yeah,
I'm
Alright.
gonna put on some more Uma Musume music instead of the normal music.
that's a great idea.
Oh, wow, there's a hyper potion there. That's cool. Alright, now where's the key? Give me the key. Who has the key?
I hit Control-Shift-T to go back to my last open tab, and it opened up my Google search for "Do bugs have cocks?"
that was
I
a
don't
good
think I was
search.
here for that. What the fuck?
Yeah, we were talking about like frogs that have dicks because there are a couple that do have that, and also like if bugs have dicks. All right, let's go to floor B4 or F. What's up here? Oh, more scientists. Lovely. I'm not talking to any of you freaks. You need a card key to access this machine. Okay. Oh, I love the mixels. Very good.
Yeah, they're pretty. I love Mixels.
Yep.
Me too.
Mixel pixel here, do my best.
Oh shit.
Fight. Use. Rage fist.
How the frick did he find that Ditto?
Ditto
what did you do?
these nuts. What is your favorite Ditto?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I was speaking nonsense.
Yeah, that's what you normally do.
Yep.
Okay, was that 2 wins and a loss? Good. That's great. Daily sale has begun in a minute, bitch.
He's playing as Uma Musume.
Yes, I am.
I just
But I get
realized
that
what this
time.
game does so much
else is
better and
annoying.
is not as annoying compared to PokeMMO. It's that the trainers do not switch their Pokemon.
Most of them didn't. That was only really like a gym leader thing.
I don't know. I remember them switching every single time. You go into a new battle. If you lost them before, they have a completely different order of team. As well as this
Oh, I never had
time.
that problem because I just didn't lose, lol.
Ha ha ha. You complained.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Like, I was
Just
like, oh,
complain.
Yeah.
It was
good.
very annoying. But it was fun to beat. It was worth the challenge.
Mhm.
When we go back and do the other gens, so Danny can be there for the whole thing. Restarting my Poke MMO.
I would never do that.
I don't know how Ryan found this Ditto. I don't
really
get it.
don't either.
Oh,
Yes,
an
it
electrode.
does.
Are
I
you
found
gonna
the route
explode?
and then goaded with the sauce. What do you need?
Everybody get up and get... What? No.
Everybody
wrong
do the
song.
flop.
I was supposed to say another song, but another song came out. I don't know what I was doing. Everybody in the club getting twisted.
Danny, did you see there's another champions meeting coming up, by the way?
Oh boy. I'll try it.
We might win again. We might win again. You never know.
I will give it a try. It's
Somehow
carrots
did
anyways.
before. Yeah,
Carrots are cool.
Those carrots could get me Inari 1.
they could be the Inari 1 carrots. And if you win, you get like tickets too, so that's even more chances.
You still have to pay 40k for the voucher and you lose the Ditto. Fuck this, I'm leaving.
You lose the Ditto?
I'm not
just-
doing this shit.
This game fucking blows.
See, that's why I didn't focus on that.
Poke MMO if it was terrible.
Alizarin's gonna pretend that he knew instead of just being lazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't lazy. I'm actually progressing in the story. That's not lazy.
He knew the whole time. He just didn't say anything because he didn't know until this exact moment when he then knew the whole time.
No, it's
Yeah.
because I was gonna buy the thing, not actually like do that nonsense. Also, this whole place has a horrible puzzle system. Just to let you know.
I gotta go sell shit. I think you gotta go all the way up to Nugget Bridge to sell stuff.
Where's the
that's where
fucking
it
key card?
was.
Is it not in this room? Am I being lied to? Am I being misled?
Why is Wheezing really tiny and also on the ground?
He ran out of gas. Sorry.
He ran out of
Pokemon.
gas.
Yeah, he did. It's true.
Pokemon might have been hard, but at least treated me with respect.
I beg to differ.
I'll treat a Jitch with respect.
Well, you just didn't get good. That's the difference.
I got good. I beat it. On my terms.
Yeah.
On my terms.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck to do. Do I go up this? Oh, apparently there's an iron and a barrel of oil. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the coughing is just sitting on the ground.
Fuck these stairs. These flash in my eyes. And they hurt.
Ryan, they massacred your boy. They took his floating away.
Where is the key
Look
card?
how they
he's-
massacred my boy.
Now he's just.
Oh, I got two
cool
super
Voltorb.
potions. Is it? This is stupid. Bum, bum,
Let me check
bum,
something real quick.
bum.
Whoa.
Maybe it's over this other area. That's
What? When you say what?
Whoa.
What?
Oh my god.
What'd you need to check?
Ryan, as soon as you can get to the power plant, you can get a coughing because they're there apparently in this game.
Oh my.
Oh, apparently they're in
god.
Celadon City.
Oh my god.
Oh, so
Oh, they're
that's
in
like
the
now.
water in Celadon City.
Oh
The
my
water-
god. To be fair, that it is polluted
Yeah.
water.
So you just need surf.
Oh my god.
For either of those, you need surf.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I thought I'd look into it for you. I was hoping for some good news.
Oh my god.
What's the one before Celadon City that I said? I already forgot.
Power plant.
Oh, yeah. You need
yeah.
that too. You're right.
Yep.
That's
It's a
brutal.
surfy boy only.
Well, you're gonna have to rush down to Fuchsia City so you can
Fuck
surf.
CS City.
I love
Fuchsia City.
I love fucking the sea city.
Alizarin is out of it.
I am.
I'm not
I'm
even
sort of.
trying anymore,
I'm
man.
sort
He's
of
phoning
delirious.
this in.
I'm sort of delirious right now with this puzzle thing. I don't know where the key card is.
Come on, you need to give us some of your funny streamer quotes.
City.
I mean, these are technically these are funny streamer quotes.
You can't just call your own content funny.
Why not?
Unfollow, it's dislike.
Reported for terrorism.
Yeah.
I'm a terroristic threat with my dick in your mouth.
Rush down there with the bike. I don't have. Oh God, you're right. Oh, Pokemon Mo, come back. Make more content.
I mean, it will in like a year.
The
Probably
Pokemon
already
didn't
has,
suck
honestly.
dick.
It doesn't.
Intruder.
Yeah, I'm saying
alert.
it didn't, and this game does.
Lenny,
Oh, right,
explain
I
to
see.
me.
I thought you were saying like, if only it didn't or something. I must have misheard you. I'm
Lenny
not
is
into
stupid.
this. Why'd you say that to me?
I am
Okay.
not.
Cause he's
into
not
your-
into it, dude.
I'm not
Like
into
a
your
Ricardo?
weird bug stuff. Get out of here.
Supernoid Aiden.
Is he annoyed? Or is he just happy to see me? Bum, bum. Fuck. I hate these illogical nonsenses.
Brick break.
I'm a brick your
Yeah,
brain.
fuck my clutch. Sky uppercut. Don't learn that.
Sky. Upper. Up.
Someone hit me with an uppercut once when I was really young, and it fucked up my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
We were like playing, I don't even remember what. We were like really young. It was
What
like
the fuck,
break
bro?
time
You're
at
all the way
school.
over there.
And they like threw a punch playfully and like actually like fully connected with an uppercut on just my nose and like really fucked it up. I was
I want you-
bleeding everywhere.
I want you to punch the girl straight in the face at school.
Good for you, man.
It was in music class. I got super excited because we were going to learn how to play the flute.
Why'd you punch someone for that?
I
I was
I
just so happy I could punch a girl in the face.
I stood up and I extended my arms outward to my left and right, and then I punched her right in the face.
I was thought he was an anime character.
I really
Are you
was.
saying he's not?
That was like, that's just how I am.
Shit, you're
Or
right.
was.
I wasn't supposed to tell him that.
You better believe it. Yeah.
I always felt like my nose needed fixing after that, but I never went to like the hospital or anything, so sometimes I think that's why I sound so fucking nasally.
Fuck you! Ah! I fucking hate it in this little labyrinth of bullshit.
Gamer Stan.
I hate it here. Kill these Team Rocket grunts. They keep
you humming?
protecting.
The battle theme.
Wasn't
Oh.
perfectly synced with my battle, so I couldn't tell.
That's a battle rhythm right there,
Yes,
boys.
surely.
Charlie.
I love that they put random trainers in these tunnels so that you wouldn't get bored.
Yeah. God forbid you just walk through them.
Yeah. Now I
What's
get to
down
fight
here?
less Shirley.
Surely.
Alright, that's nothing. What over
Like
here?
the
What up
fairy
here?
Clefable is causing quite the uproar. Who was it that was talking about Clefable porn a whole bunch?
That was
That was
me.
Alizarin.
Of
Wait, who
course it
else?
was.
Who
Why did you
else?
ask?
Alright, is that all I had to do? Oh my god, I have to get back in the fuck.
I like the way Zatu politely walks behind me.
Satu sucks.
Butch and Cassidy? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said like an hour ago, I think.
Sorry, I was trying to catch a ditto.
I know. Bum, ba-dum.
There's trainer battles in Celadon? What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
I hate this game. I don't want to play battles in my Pokemon game. Let me just walk around.
Oh, I see what I have to do. I have to go around this Team Rocket girly girl. Oh, I can't. Oh. What about over here? What's this thing do?
I think this is a good stopping point. Because I gotta
Maybe.
go to bed in like an hour.
Sounds
Mr.
good.
Krabs, I want to go to bed.
But I gotta figure out how to do this first.
Is that you?
Oh, I do this?
Holy
Go down
shit,
here.
the tiles up here are awful.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta see this. Wait.
In the Pokemon Center.
Oh, I see.
Give me just
Hell
one moment. I'm trying to
yeah,
set
I
up
made
one
it.
smart
I'm
strike.
making progress.
Wait, no,
Wait,
take down.
no,
I meant I
No,
have
I'm not
smart
making
strike.
progress. Fuck.
They are? This looks like all the other ones, no?
Just these, dude, up here. What is that?
That's like Game Boy, like original, like Gen 1. Just colored in.
I'm so
I didn't even
confused.
fucking try. Alright, well, I'm gonna wrap up here.
Alright,
Alright.
I'm gonna unwrap you here.
Are you guys
Wait.
gonna keep going or nah?
No,
I'm
not gonna
about
lie.
to.
Okay.
No.
Oh, wait, I can battle this dude.
Alright.
Okay, cool. So this might allow me to get by and finish up
Okay,
here.
I'm turning off party inspection. Don't you ever fucking look at my team again.
Wow. Alright. Good night, stream.
Good night, you guys.
Alright,
Good
that's
night,
my
Oh,
stream
I lost
over.
the battle. Well, I mean, that's a good
So long,
stopping
game,
point as
Bowser.
well. Alright, I guess I'll
That's
end
my
here.
stream
FDG
over.
left.
I guess like to wish you all a good night and a happy week and stuff. See you all.
FDG joined.
Holy shit.
What's it called? See you all June. This will be the next time we stream. So see you then. Bye bye.